going on? Yeah, I am smoking a cigarette, and yes, I'm missing a tooth. My ex thought I was beautiful, so you need to give me a nice smile. Like my smile, Natty. No, but on some really serious shit, well, my brother's not here, and I can actually talk loud about it, and not have to whisper like I'm fucking going insane. Um, I don't know what's going on in my life. I got this playing like an old movie because I feel like that's what I'm in right now, is a movie. Like, I don't feel like anything that's going on is real. Like, I know that it is, okay? Just took my bracelet off. Didn't even mean to. I know that it is. I mean, don't get me wrong with that. That's not what I mean by when I say that's not real. I mean that what's happening with me doesn't seem real. Like, I know that it is because I've been looking up people on YouTube, and thank God we got YouTube. Thank God we have internet like this, because I already think that I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I don't think, but because there's other people like me, and there's other people that are going through what I'm going through, so I figured I would make this one because I'm overwhelmed. If everything that I'm being shown and told is real, it's mind-blowing. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I know that something huge is about to take place in my life. I don't know what it is. I have no clue. But it's big, and it's life-altering. And I've had this feeling, I don't know, for maybe a month or something, that like my life was getting ready to change radically. I met this guy. His name's Dewey. I'll say his name. He's already awakened. And when I met him, he was kind of talking to me or whatever. And was telling me that that my life is getting ready to change. And he said he doesn't know what it is, but and I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I have the same feeling. And I said, but I just feel like I need to like grab it and grab a hold of it, or else I'm gonna miss the opportunity. And he was like, you don't have to grab it. He's like, it's gonna be right there for you. He's like, it's just all whether or not you accept it. And then like I was listening to a couple people do tarot readings today, and if you don't believe in those, you don't believe in those. That's up to you. Everything's your choice in your world, and in my world, it's my choice. But like they were saying the same thing. They were like, I don't know what Aries I'm talking to, but like your life is getting ready to change. And like one of the ladies even started crying because of everything. Like she's like, I've seen all the suffering you've been through, yada yada, and just you guys deserve this, and blah 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 blah. But truth be told, like I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I don't know what is happening to me. But it's something huge. I've been awakening for years, I guess. I forgot all about it. I thought I just started. And I found some old messages on Facebook that I was talking to a friend in 2014 about it. So apparently this awakening has taken years, 6 years. And now it's like all flooding in. I've always been, I guess, an empath. I just started looking up what that was too. Started looking up a lot of stuff because I'm trying to figure out what is happening right now. I don't know what it is, but in my life. Like my family noticed too whenever I got out of prison, that I was like I seemed different ever since I got out. While I was in prison, like I don't know, I just felt like this need to start to know God, and like my whole life I felt like He hated me. I could never figure anything out. I mean, my brother died, tragic death. My grandpa died a tragic death. My son died a tragic death. My friends, like I've had friends die in car wrecks. I had a little boy I used to babysit burnt in a fire. I seen my dad that raised me. He was a volunteer firefighter. I seen him peel Troy off the fridge. That he was melted too. My grandpa died tragically in a fire. My cousin Phil, a few years ago, poured gasoline on himself and set himself on fire, and he died. And I've had friends. I got a friend jump out of a car, and just shortly later, her son ended up committing suicide. My dad died of a stroke. I've had family members die of cancer. I had a cousin that was shot unarmed by a police officer in Louisiana and killed. Had a cousin get like sepsis or whatever it's called from an abscessed tooth, and she died. So like yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I couldn't figure out like why and what I had ever done for God to hate me so much. Like I couldn't figure it out. I was raised in a all-white town. I grew up, everybody called me the N-word. I had been molested by several different people. When I was 18 years old, my uncle raped me. That I not really told anybody about it, but I guess right now I'm telling the whole world. So yeah, just like a lot of stuff has went on in my life. I never felt like worthy of anything. I was in an abusive relationship for 8 years. I was never that girl that was going to be beat on. Trust me. But I was. And I'm missing a tooth because of it. I stopped caring. I didn't care if he hit me anymore. I deserved it. I deserved it. I deserved to suffer here on earth, because that's just what God had in store for me. I was never going to find love. I don't even know if I am. 40 years old, I've been on a date one time. Never had a Valentine's. Unless you count grade school and stuff, that doesn't count. Like, I've never had like a real live boyfriend on Valentine's Day. Even though I was in a relationship for 8 years, he was usually in prison whenever that would happen, or out smoking crack or doing whatever he did. I'm not gonna badmouth him. He's not worth my energy. But however, I'm lost. Like, I'm not lost like I was. I was really lost before, but like not so much anymore. Like, if everything that I'm being shown and being told and that I feel, if all of this is real, something huge is coming my way, and I don't know what it is. But God has told me. I wrote a song to my mom. I found a message, and they said the reason why I was supposed to find that old message is because it was part of my spiritual awakening, that God had seen my suffering, and that when I get to the kingdom, my reward will be great, and that I will be a gatekeeper, and that I will decide on who comes in. And I'm like, once I was, when I freestyle, I don't write nothing down. It just comes to me, and I sing it as it comes. But I told my mom in that song, I'm like, I hold the key. I'm like, remember the child that you hated, the one that you want to let you in, that is me. All the animosity and bitterness you carry within, I cannot let you in. Now ask yourself again, shall I open the gate and let you in? And I tell her that I'm gonna pray for her while she's here, that she needs to accept, God, and to just basically forgive. Like, I can feel people's energy. I've been like that since I was little. Like, I didn't really like hanging out with a lot of people because if they wasn't touching on me or whatever, if they wouldn't hit me, which is like only my stepdad hit me, but he apologized for it, and I forgive you, Bill. So it is okay. I'm not mad at my dad that raised me in any type of way. He's a beautiful father, and I couldn't have asked for a better man in my life. But I looked up, like, the things that I see attached to people, like watchmen, gatekeepers, trackers. Like a tracker is somebody who, they track like demons or whatever, demons that have taken souls or whatever that they're not supposed to have, and they bring those souls to wherever they're supposed to be, and that's where the collector takes them into the next realm. But he's not really, he calls himself a collector, but he's not really a collector, he's a gatherer. And he gathers all the souls and takes them over. Now, I feel something spiritual is about to happen to the entire world. It's not a war. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's all these people that are waking up. I don't know, but I know that whatever's coming my direction is going to be life altering. I know that I am so freaking confused that I am going to post shit on YouTube where I'm going to look crazy. And then somebody probably might show up with a straight jacket for me. I don't know what's going to happen. But I know I know my purpose here on earth. 2016, I was told that I was a healer by a kid that had a near-death experience. Like, everybody thought he was nuts, and just part of me, for some odd reason, like, has always believed people when they talked about stuff like this, and now it all makes sense. Like, I was supposed to believe them because of everything that's going on, like, future-wise for me, I guess. Past lives, I've always believed in those, and my mom told me when I was little that, I told her that I was from Sweden, and I gave her names for me and my mother and my father, and I told her, what I used to do there. So, but I feel like this is my last go-around. I feel that I get it right. Whatever I'm supposed to do, I got right in this life. My name is Alayla. Okay, Alayla is Greek. It's war goddess. She's related to Aries, which Alayla is usually given to females born under the astrology sign Aries. My mom didn't know this. She had a totally different name. They were like Leela or Holly or something stupid. Anyways, so she said she looked at me and the name Alayla popped in her head. Which Alayla is unique. I mean, you might be like, oh, I know an Alayla. But do you? A-L-A-L-A. Do you know an Alayla? Or is it A-L-A-Y-L-A? Not the same spelling, I'm sure. My middle name's Kalani, which means the heavens. It's weird. Anyways, hang on, my battery's dying because my phone hates me. Okay. Anyways, it's got this on there, I don't know. Anyways, so, I'm not crazy. Heaven is not a place. Heaven is inside of each and every one of us. Like, when we come to peace with everything in our life, like, there's no bitterness towards anybody. We don't have any hatred. We don't have any unresolved issues or anything. And we learn that
is heaven. There is a spirit realm. I feel like there's levels. Possibly even 13 levels. I don't know. But not everybody has a position in this other world. Nor does everybody have a job here. I think we all have a job as far as figuring out the purpose for human life. Like why it is that we live. I feel that when they, like, each one of us is God. I'm not saying that we are God, because we're not. But there's a piece of Him in every one of us. And I feel like when we figure out that reasoning, then that's like when we don't have to come back anymore. I know this all probably sounds nuts. I know I probably sound nuts talking about it, and I really don't want to be talking about it, but I feel like I have to be. I don't even know if anybody's going to see this. But I just know that whatever's happening is blowing my mind. Just like this being on a movie is blowing my mind. So let's change it. Should put it on vintage. What color would be lovely? How about none of them? Let's just go natural. Let's just do it like this. Oh my god. Okay. Oops. Hell, I'll hold it in my hand, I guess. Okay, so, like, okay, so God doesn't hate me. I am being shown that my job here is to help others heal. I don't mean like take you to the other side type healing, because there is free will, and my phone is stupid, and my makeup looks crazy because I keep crying, and I can't stop crying. I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna put my headphones in, since I can't hold my phone already, everything's being stupid. Let me see if I can do this. That doesn't work. I don't know what to do. Okay. I don't know. I wish I had something there. That's good enough for me. I don't care. It's good enough for me. I gotta get this recorded before my brother gets home, because he does the paper route. And, he'll be home the rest of the day, and I don't want him to think I'm nuts. Like, he probably already thinks I'm fucking crazy. I went and I gave him a hug today, and told him thank you. He's letting me stay here. I just got out parole. I'm not off parole. I wish I was off parole. I just got out of prison, and I don't have a job or nothing. Like, I don't even have a way to get to a job because I live in a country town. And, well, long story short, who cares? Anyways, so, I just felt the need to give my brother a hug. I've never hugged my brother. He might have hugged me when our other brother died, or he might have hugged me when my son died. That doesn't count. I want to hug him I want him to know that I love him, like I do. And I feel really bad for my brother. He's gained a lot of weight, and I know it hurts. I can feel all of his energy, and it makes me sad. And there's nothing I can do to help him, which makes me even more sad. I I feel like I need to help him, and I guess that's probably part of the calling is being a healer. Um, is the need to help others. Uh, but um, I don't know how real the shit is that I'm feeling, like my intuitions or whatever. Um, I can see music, like I see lights. Um, I know it's crazy. I see like lights when they play. I uh, I hear things about people. Uh, for instance, I was telling a couple of the little kids. They're not really little. They're gonna be 18. I think one's 18, one's 17, about to be 18. About the Watchmen, and that they were level ones. They thought I was fucking crazy. So I told the little boy some shit that I shouldn't know because I had just met him, and well, he wasn't laughing when I was done. And then the girl was like, "Well, you could have read me," and I was like, "How can I read you when I know you?" And but your little friend that killed herself 2 days ago, that little girl, she said to ask you if you're laughing now. And of course, the girl gets up and she walks out of the room. She comes back and she's like, "Hey, how did you know?" And her dad's like, "How'd you know?" And I'm like, "I don't know how I knew. I just know what I get told." Um, and I'm being told that something drastic is going to take place in my life. And whether it does or not, I don't know. I'll do a follow up. And we'll find out if I'm crazy or not. Um, but I'm glad that there's other people out there. Like I can see that they're going through, but I don't know. Like I uh I love God. I'm not a holy roller by any means. Um, and He loves me. He doesn't hate me. Uh, I'm at peace with my son's death. Like I know that I'll never have a cause of death. I'll never know who killed him. Um, Nobody will probably ever be prosecuted. Um, but that's okay. It's sad, but I'm not sad. Um, I'm not sad about his death. Like I'm just sad that I don't know. I'm just sad. Um, but I feel like Keegan's purpose was served. Um, I don't know what his purpose was. Um, I guess it just showed me that I can love. I don't know. I don't know, but he was amazing. He was amazing little boy, so smart. And then with my brother, my brother passed away when I was 14. He was 16. He was killed by a truck driver. And I feel like Jimmy's purpose here on earth was to open the eyes and the hearts of people and to let people know that time is limited and not to take everything for granted. Um, I just had friends like I had heroin overdoses just not too long ago, and I already knew, but I know the people. I don't know if I connected them or what the fuck. Maybe I connected them. Maybe that's why fucking everybody I love's dead because I connect to people who are gonna die. I don't fucking know. I know that I'm not gonna say any names, but when I had taken this to my mom, she had told me that somebody I know is going through the same thing that I went through, and he was kind of talking to her about the same thing, like telling her like how she's not gonna be able to get in if she has all this hatred and stuff in her. And I said, look, I was thinking about this person the other day because they crossed my mind, and I was like, I said, they're a messenger. And my mom was like, oh, well, this person thinks they're God. And I said, well, in a sense, they are, but they're not. Like, we're all God in a sense, but we're not God. Um, God isn't even a being. Like, bright light, just a big ball of energy. I don't even know if we're going to be able to look at him. It's going to be so bright. I noticed like a while back, like the trees, man, everything's bright. It hurts my eyes sometimes to go outside, and I thought, well, maybe it's just because I got green eyes and they're lighter, so that sunlight hits into them more. I don't know. And then I'm like so jumping around, man. I totally went off the subject of these Watchmen, didn't I? Anyways, so like yeah, I was told they were Watchmen, and the Dewey, he told me that he was a collector or gatherer. I met another kid that happened to have the number 13 attached to him, and it was tattooed on his left arm, and I have 13 tattooed on my left arm, so I don't know if we're on level 13, like if people that have the numbers represent them, if that's the levels that we're at. Anyways, though, man, like, so anyways, I got home, I was talking to somebody else, I'm like, it's like, I said, I knew that was a healer, but like, I said, my job is to light the path. It is up to whoever I light the path for to take that path or to take the path of darkness. I mean, that's up to them. It's kind of like, oh, look, all these lights. It's so bright over here in this alley, and I know nobody will get me. And over here, this alley, I might get raped, and let me go down it. And I just want you to be like, look, here, take this way. Let me show you. Like I've told people that I felt like, and this is before I started, like, well, maybe I was already waking up, but it wasn't like this. Like, this is freaking crazy. But yeah, I was always like, well, I'm shattered. I wanted to work with like younger kids or whatever that have been through shit. Um, I want to work with the broken. And I said, I'm shattered. I want to take a piece of me and I want to mend it to them. And then I want them to take a piece of them and mend it to the next person. And so on and so forth until we built like a great big quilt. And I was like, and then we can all heal each other. I don't know where I'm going to be in the next year. I don't know where I'm going to be in the next 5 minutes, to be honest. Like I said, what if everything that I'm going through is fake? But it's not. Like, this is real. And I feel the need to go out there and to tell people, like, this is legit. Like, there is a God. There is another realm that we are all going to go to. Like, we have a higher purpose than to be on Facebook. I don't even care about Facebook. I take a lot of selfies. Yes, I do. Why do I take so many selfies? Because, well, I look good on the camera, even though I might not look good right now, but with them filters and shit, I look amazing. Anyways, no, but no, for real, like, I'm really photogenic, and so I just like to take pictures of me, but I like to take pictures of lots of things. I just don't have lots of things to take pictures of because people don't necessarily like to have their picture taken. And I don't want to go outside in the cold and take pictures outside because it's freezing outside. But when summer comes, like my other pictures, I usually take her in the summer or whatever. But like I've always felt at one with nature, like, and that's crazy because like we are one. We're one with everything. Like a lot of people are talking about how they're becoming vegans and all this because they're figuring out that we're one with the animals. But you know what? It says right there in the book that we can eat them. So I'm not going to go vegan. And to everyone who does, I am not mad at you. I love you. And your choice is your choice, and your life path is your life path, and what you eat is what you eat, and what I eat is what I eat. And if I am what I eat, then I'm good. No, really. Like, if there is anybody out there who can validate um, the things that I'm feeling and that I'm knowing, and to help me, like I said, I'm lost, but I'm not lost. If that makes any sense, like, I'm not lost. No, I'm not lost. I was. I'm not lost anymore. God loves me. And guess who else loves me? I do. And if you had asked me 2 years ago if I loved myself, I probably would have told you no. Maybe even last year I would have told you no. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when it started. But I love me. And I forgive me for anything that I may have done to anyone or anything. Um, I've made amends. I guess I started making amends years ago. Probably like 2012 or something, for like anybody that I'd really done wrong to, or whatever. Like, even teachers like Mr. Young, for some odd reason, I just felt the need to reach out to him and let him know that, hey, look, man, you impacted my life. Like, you may not have realized it, but it was really hard being biracial, and like, feeling like the whole world's against you. And I was like, but you never treated me different. And there was a lot of people who didn't treat me different. Like, Miss Garrett didn't treat me different. Miss Cruiser didn't treat me different. Mr. Lewis didn't treat me different. Miss Murphy, Miss Newingham, Miss Bird. There was a lot. Associate. Um, I just wish that people would have paid attention to me. I was just a little girl who needed somebody. Try to tell people things and people don't believe me. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm not mad about it. I don't dwell on it. Like, I'm over it. Like, I just, I don't want to be that person. I want to be that person that helps the others. I want to be that person that mends the broken. And I feel like that's what my calling here on earth is. Like, it all makes sense now. Like, I knew when my son was going to die. I knew it. Like, I dreamt of his death the day that they came into the jail and told me that he was dead. I knew that he was going to die. My brother, Jimmy, I knew he was going to die. There's some other people very close to me right now that I know that I'll be losing soon. And that hurts my heart really bad, because I don't want to say goodbye to them. And I can't help them. And I don't know. But I know that I can't. I don't know. You know what? I know that I don't know. And I can watch as many things about that Kundalini or whatever, Kundalini awakening. I mean, I'm starting to fit. Like, I do fit the things that they're talking about. But some of it is like more more evolved. more advanced than what they're saying or what they've went through. Um, there's teachers. There's also tutors, like people who, like my friend Amy, for instance. Like I was telling her, she got into Reiki and stuff a few years ago, and she was a real strong Christian, and now she's probably the same as I am. I haven't really talked to her about it a whole lot. I just hit her up tonight because she kind of crossed my mind. Um, Kind of like a rest stop is what Amy is for. Look, none of us are more important than the other. Just some of us have positions. I have a position. Um, and along my journey, I was supposed to have met Amy for this exact moment in time right now, I think, so that she can refuel me, is what I'm like being told. It's not her. It's not her. I don't know if it's someone around her or what it is, but like, it's not her. So maybe I'm supposed to just talk to her about the Reiki. I don't know, but for some odd reason, I just felt like I needed to reach out to Amy. You know, I've told a few people about this spiritual awakening, and I don't care whether or not they believe me. Like, they probably think I'm freaking insane. And guess what? So do I. So we all have something in common. But I'm being told, I'm being told some things. I'm being shown some things. Um, do you know when I said that we were one with everything? Like, you might be like, what is she talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Can you live without trees? No, right? Can't live without any green life, probably, like grass or any of it. Like, we can't live without it. We can't breathe. Can they live without us? See what I'm saying? Like, we're at one. We have water in our body. We need water to survive. Like, the earth produces salt. We have salt in our body. When we die, we turn to dust. The ground has dust on it. Um, like, I don't. It's crazy. And I'm not crazy. And I hope the hell, actually, um, that somewhere out there is somebody's spirit guide who directs them my direction, and they're actually, they are where I will refuel. I've met Dewey. He's gonna show me a few things. He's got a few more lessons left. I don't even want to talk about after that what takes place with Dewey, but we have a few more sessions left of meeting. My friend that passed away, I have a strong desire, like a yearning in my soul that I have to meet her uncle. Like, from day one, I've been told that I have to meet him in person. At first, I was like, well, maybe it's just because it'd be a way for me to have a piece of Nikki, but no. I have to meet him for a reason. And I'll find out the reasoning when I meet him. Like, I don't think that it's going to be anything that's going to be discussed over Facebook. thought I heard my brother. Like I said, I don't want him to hear me talking because he'll think I'm nuts. But like, I used to be on Facebook all the time. I had somebody send me a message like 2 days ago, and they're like, what's up? You ain't put no selfies on there for a while, you know? Because I be posting them, like, straight up, I be posting them. Like, I just put 59 on there just because he had said something. Like, I be posting them, and just, I haven't felt like it. Like, I just don't feel like being on Facebook, which is odd. I don't want to watch TV. I don't care what's on TV. I don't want to watch movies. It's not real. I don't, I don't, I like to listen to music, but music that has a purpose. Like, not Christian music or nothing like that. I mean, it's rap, but it has purpose. Like strange music, for instance. Everything that Tech Nine does is just outstanding. Like he wouldn't even never know, but like they saved my life. I was gonna commit suicide, and I heard the song, the news actually, and I heard "Stop the World" first, and then I decided that it was best. I was getting ready to hang myself, and then I just decided not to, and I left the situation I was in. Um, Only temporarily though. I couldn't leave that guy. I don't know why I couldn't leave him. He used to beat me. I just, who cares, you know? Just who cares? For some odd reason, there was just something about him. Like he had some kind of stronghold on me. And when I met this kid in 2016, he told me, that this guy I was dating, he's like, look, man, and this is before he really started. Like he had hit on me a few times, but not really in front of nobody. Um, and but he had told me, he's like, look, he's like, he, and how true this is, I don't know, but it was like, look, he was sent here. He's like, his purpose is to kill you. He's like, he's going to destroy you. He's like, you need to get away from him. He's like, because he is going to try to kill you. And I'm like, nah. Well, I was using meth back then, and I didn't really shoot up that much. Like, not enough for my significant other to want to give me a needle. Not that much. But ironically, I had brought my own rig, which is a big deal of mine. Like, if you're going to shoot up, like, at least make sure you have your own shit. Don't share. Get clean needles. Clean up your mess. Cap your stuff. Break the tips. All that good shit. But he had went in the bathroom, and he made me up a shot, apparently. And he came back out. And the people I was trying to look for were meth cooks. So, I don't know, they use some kind of, I don't remember what the fuck it's called right now. Liquid fire. It's called liquid fire. And I'm not going to get into detail what they do with it. But anyways, so they have it here or whatever. So I had brought some liquid Drano over. And my ex comes out with this needle and he hands it to me. And I'm like I said, I don't shoot up like that. So it's really weird for him to give it to me in rig. And I touched the needle, like the plastic part of it, and it was warm. Like, fuck is this warm for? Like, they don't have any running water here. Why would it be warm? And then I noticed how brown it was. I'm like, this shit ain't supposed to be dark brown like this. And then my other half is what I've always called her. My other half was like, girl, that's that liquid Drano that you brought over. And I was like, I don't want this. And so, of course, I get my ass beat for being ungrateful. And he goes in the bathroom with it, and I don't know what the hell he did with it. But, we ended up both going to jail, shortly later. And so I finally had admitted to my mom that I was using, meth Like, she already knew I was getting high because I didn't care. Like, if I'm going to do something, I don't care. What I do is what I do, and what I do is my business. If I'm not beating my children, if I'm not out selling myself for my addiction or stealing for my addiction or doing anything that is demoralizing or whatever the word is, like, then what does it matter what I'm doing? Like, who cares? Like, some people use drugs because they're hurt. I didn't use them because to ease the pain. When I started using, something happened in me, like spiritually happened. And it opened, like, I don't know if it opened my third eye or what it did, but it opened something. Like, something started in me. And I knew, like, I'd look at that guy I was with, I was like, ugh. Like, how'd you ever find him attractive? And I'm like, I don't know, because I was drunk. You're drunk. That's why you liked him all the time. Because I could not stand to be in the same room with him. Like, he's like a fucking vampire, just like sucking my life. But like, I don't know, there's a part of me that was like, oh, I just felt sorry for him. And now it just came to my mind. It's because I'm a healer. Like, I just probably felt the brokenness in him. I was like, I gotta do what I do and fucking heal everybody. But like, needless to say. Anyways, so he admitted to my mom that it was liquid Drano. He said he didn't know why he did it. Had I shot that up, I would have felt myself dying. Like, it would have ate my body, like, all the way to my heart. Like, I would have felt it. And then the very last time I ever seen him, he tried to bite my nose off. And I ran into a lady in prison that was missing the tip of her nose. And I remember thinking, that could have been you. Like, thank God it wasn't me. Thank God it wasn't me. I met some really, really amazing women in prison. I love them dearly. And they showed me what my life could be like if I would have stayed with him. Like, she killed her husband, and he wasn't even the one that had been beating on her. It was the guy prior. Another one of my friends killed a man that had been molesting her her whole life. So I mean, I'm glad that I went to prison. If I wouldn't have went to prison, I'd be dead. My ex would surely killed me. I probably would still be with him if he hadn't killed me. He was going to. It got so bad to where I had to videotape him when he would beat me. I'd videotape just other things that he did because I knew I was going to die. And my little boy was the only one with the passcode to my phone. And I told him, I was like, look, man, I'm, if I die, because I knew I was going to. He probably knew too, because he'd seen a lot of it. I said, look, this is my password and stuff to get into my stuff. I was like, make sure that they get in to my Google Photos. I'm like, because it's Siobhan. If I die, it's Siobhan that killed me. Oops, I said his name. Oh well. It's my ex that killed me. I'm alive. And now it's my turn to, in a sense, pay it forward. I'm not paying anything forward. This is my job. I don't get a chance to pay it forward. So, something else has happened to me. I'm, like, reversing. I don't know if that makes sense. If you were to look at my pictures 3-4 years ago, I look older than I do right now. I was like, the older I get, the prettier I've started to become. It's like I'm blossoming, which, believe me, is great. especially for all those people in high school who thought I was a dog. Um, I'm sure some people still do. That's all right. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. However, I've been doing this for like 15 minutes, just rambling about nonsense. But it's not nonsense. That's the thing. Like, I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't even know what's going to happen in the next 1 second. But I know this very moment, whatever is happening to me is real, I think. I don't know. We all can't be crazy, can we? Like, what's the 1044? If they talk about the Bible, then we'll go, like, ascend to heaven. Is that the 1044 that have ranks, like positions in heaven? Like, what is that number? Will there be 1044 of us awakening? Is that all that's going to wake up? I don't know how this is going to go down. What if, they say the good die young, right? And I think I said this in the last one too. What if that's the rapture? Is the people we love dying? That's the rapture. Like, I don't think that he says in the Bible that, like, when the rapture is going to happen. He just says that there'll be a rapture. Like, we'll be in the field, one man will be there, and the next man will be gone. I'm here. My friends and my family are gone. Like, I was left. And I think that everybody that we've lost knew what their mission here on earth was. Whether it be for a day or whether it be for 80 years, they knew when they came, this is my mission. But it's still, I feel like it's the people with the short lives that know their mission, like their purpose. Like, I feel like they were told before they came, like, hey, look, you're going to go down here and this is how you're going to impact these people's lives. And you're going to change it for this purpose. And they're going to be sad because you're gone. But in the end, this is what's going to become of you being there, your purpose on earth. Yeah, so I feel that they knew. My son knew I was going to be sad. He died on Friday the 13th, 13 years after my brother. 13 months later, I gave birth to a little boy. His birthday is February 4th of 07. 2, 4, and 7 is 13. My daughter's birthday is August 31st of 02. There's your February. 31st backwards, 13. My son Keegan was December 28th, which is the day of Holy Innocents, the day that King Herod had all the children 2 and under put to death in order to try to find Christ. His birthday is in 04, his birth year. So you have 02 and 04 are my first 2 children, and 07 is my last. My last child's birthday is all of my kids' birth years. My birthday is March 31st, which, again, is 13. My brother was weird. My brother died July 4th, which 4 is another one of my numbers. He died July 4th of 93. His football number was 39. Flip it backwards, 93, 39. And then, 3 is another one of my numbers. And if you take 93 or 39, add it together, it makes 12. 12 plus 1. You just take the 1 and the 2 and add it. It makes 3. Or you could subtract it in the 1, but they're still power numbers from what I'm learning. My dad died on April 4/14 of 14. You take those and add those together, it makes the number 14. Take 1 subtract 4 and it gives you the number 3. So yeah. Anyways, I am so done rambling. If there's anybody out there that is listening, probably not, because nobody ever checked out my stuff, but it's cool. Maybe now it'll be different. My tutor, like, I guess if you're my tutor, let me know. Yeah, I need some verification. Again, I don't really need verification. I don't need verification. I'm fucking crazy. I get it. I need to I'm on the right path. I know this. So I don't need you to show me the way. I need you to let me know it's okay to go the way that I'm going. Like, not verification though, because I feel that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be at the exact moment in time, and I'm doing right now exactly what I am supposed to be doing, looking nuts. You know who you are. I'm asking right now my spirit guides and your spirit guides and our higher power to connect us. And you know what? I need a friend. That's what it is. Yeah, I need a friend. I got friends here. Not a loner like that type friend. I need a friend. You know who you are. And if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. Like, you will find me. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna find me. It might not be soon. Be sooner than I think. Alright. So, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna smoke a cigarette because I smoke cigarettes. And here's the thing. Like, for all the people who are out there, and if you're a drug addict and you're going through the spiritual awakening, I have to tell you before I shut this off that it's okay. Like, it's okay. You don't have to be scared of anything that's going to take place because of your addiction. You are exactly doing what exactly you're supposed to be doing in life. Sometimes we get sidetracked. Sometimes our addiction opens up doorways that we never thought would get open, and sometimes we lose our life to our addiction. But those of you that don't, that are waking up with me, those of you that are still in your addiction, he says it's okay, and that he sees your suffering. And I refer to him as a he, but I don't know. He's whatever you want him to be. He's the great I am, just like he tells you in the Bible, even though the Bible is just written by man. Is it written by man who's already lived? Like, how do they know about Revelations? Because he talks about it in the Bible? Because God showed him Revelations? Or has it already happened? And now we're reliving everything that's happened. Like, trying to get it right, finally. I'm not sure. Not sure. I just know that I am supposed to be doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing at this exact time. And I am going to give a message to whoever, if anybody is listening or paying attention, if you are an addict and you're lost, you won't be for long. I'm here. I know we don't know each other or whatever. I know that I seem confused myself, but I'm not really confused. I'm just mind blown. Like, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. Like, it's overwhelming that if this is real, and obviously it is, that this is real. Like, you have no idea what we're in store for as a human race. This population's growing larger because people aren't finding their life path missions, so they have to come back. But just to whoever it is that it wasn't your fault. Like, just I don't even know. I don't even. But I hear my brother's truck, so I'm gonna let you go, and I'm just gonna say this: if you are out there and you are led to me, I need you to be my friend and to take my hand and to walk along this path with me that I am being shown. I don't need you for long, but we're going to be friends forever. I just need you to be right here with me, just for a little bit.